What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemeow. I'm your host Christian, and today we're talking about Pokemon. More specifically, we are playtesting a little Metagross. I actually wouldn't even call this playtesting, honestly. This is in world format. As you can see, we do run VS Seeker, Hex Maniac, and I believe those are the only cards that are rotating out of this deck list that we have right here. Skyla's staying in, I believe. Let's just double check that. All right. I've actually been meaning to make a list of all cards that are going to be in the new standard format post rotation, as a reference for people if they just want to, take a look. Okay, hold on. Is this card still good? Okay, because it says it came out in this set, but did they reprint it? So just a little thought. I've been trying to figure that out. It'll take a lot of time now. All right, back to Metagross. So it's a pretty standard Metagross deck. The main focus is to get Metagross set up, get some energy in the discard pile, and just continue to hit for 150 with Giga Hammer, usually 180 because you have a choice band on, and just retreat out, max potion, and just get the energy back. It's pretty invincible as long as you're not going up against a Volcanion and you can get set up fast enough. So we're running 4 Beldum, 3 Metang, 4 Metagross. I've seen people run 2 Metang and put in an extra candy, but we're running 3 candy. We have 2 Tapu Lele, 2 Alolan Vulpix. I could probably add in another Tapu Lele to this, but I don't think we are right now. 2 Alolan Vulpix, we're using a Beacon attack. That's mostly what it's for. It's very good early game. If you don't get it by turn 1 or 2, it's kind of difficult to keep getting set up because you're really only going to be able to Beacon once, and Vulpix is going to get knocked out, and you're most likely going to get end the next turn anyway. We're running 1 Escape Rope, 3 Field Blowers, 4 Max Potions. Those are very crucial. Like I said, 3 candies. We're running 2 Rescue Stretchers, just to get back some pieces in case we get some early game KOs taken on us. We're running 4 Ultra Balls. Definitely get our Pokemon out there. Lele for the Bridget. 3 VS Seekers, 1 Bridget, 2 Guzma, 1 Hex Maniac. Like I said, this is still in Worlds format. We're running 4 N, 3 Sycamore, 1 Skyla, just to get those candies whenever we need them, or any other item card that we may need. Maybe we need a Max Potion, or the Escape Rope, or a Field Blower. Then we're running 3 Choice Band for our Metagross. 6 Steel Energy and 4 Psychic, pretty standard. I do not run Necrozma in this deck. I think that he's more of a liability, honestly, especially if if you're going up against a deck that doesn't, it's not, I'm sorry, I'm a little confused here. It's not a type of deck that spreads damage. So I feel like Necrozma works a lot better in a deck that spreads damage as opposed to getting 1-2 hit knockouts just right away. So decided not to put in Necrozma, save the room for other things. So let's get right into it, guys. Gonna go on his versus ladder. Now, rotation is coming up on September 1st, so I'm still trying to decide what to play. It is a big triangle right now. Oh, it looks like we're going up against a mirror match. Unless it's a Solgaleo Lunala. That'd be interesting. But I'm still trying to figure out what to play post-rotation. I think I may be going to Connecticut for regionals, and I'm just trying to figure out what my life is going to be without VS Seeker. I feel like decks are just way too clunky, and it's actually weird, slowed down due to having to put more draw supporters into your deck. I feel that, not being able to, Sycamore away 2 or 3 key supporters that you need and then being able to VS Seeker them back later is very difficult, especially now that you have to run more of those cards. All right, so it looks like we are going up against a mirror match, obviously. Thank you. I know I have a good deck. So we're going to Lele for the Bridget, as long as it's not prized. There it is. Just check out the rest of our stuff. Looks like a Beldum's prized. None of our Metagross are prized. Let's see. Rescue Stretcher is prized. Once we have it. Yep. We have all our energy. That's good. That's a good thing. I think a Choice Band is, or a VS Seeker is prized. Nothing too major. So we do have our Hex Maniac. That is great. That is going to save us in this game. We're going to bridge it for 1, 2, 3. So these are all of our Beldum. Obviously one is prized. So we're going first. I think I'm going to hard retreat into Vulpix just to save our Beldum, because we do not have any more Beldum. So the Alolan Vulpix went up into the active. I highly doubt. Oh, there you go. Looks like he is playing Solgaleo as well. I highly doubt that he's going to be able to get a knockout. I don't even think it's possible. Plus, we have no energy on it, so have fun using Core Beam. Oh, we are weak against it. Forgot about that. Alright, see, this is the perfect time when a Skyla would come into play, because we could Skyla for the rare candy for the Metagross. Now, we do have an Ultra Ball. We can Lele. But what do we get rid of is the question. Okay, we're going to Ultra Ball. Choice Band. Actually, I don't know if I saw the Skyla in there. And a Hex Maniac. Now let's look through with this Ultra Ball to make sure we have Skyla. And we do. Okay. And we do have rare candies. Yes. And we don't have any Lele's. Nice. That's one thing that I probably should have taken into account. Okay. So since we don't have a Lele, it's not the biggest setback. We're just going to get him a Tang. Let's actually check this out. 20. So it looks like he won't be able to get a knockout if we use a max potion. So I'm going to Beacon. For a Metang. And I guess another Metang. We're going to evolve both of our Beldum next turn as long as we don't get End. If we do get End, it's not the end of the world, although we do have a pretty good setup in our hand right now. Metagross, Metang, Professor Sycamore, depending on what we draw. And unless he, even if he does Candy into a Metagross, the most he can do is Algorithm. It's definitely not good to not have an N in hand if he does Candy Metagross, but I think he maybe, if he does have the rare candy, he's trying to decide what to do with it. Okay, so he's going to Core Beam again. He's getting energy into the discard. Alright, there's our Skyla. So we're just going to stick to the original plan. We're going to evolve, and we're just going to Sycamore away this Skyla. Now this is a situation where post-rotation it's going to be difficult, because it's like, do I use the Skyla to get something else? But then that's my supporter for the turn. But if I Sycamore it away, I can't get it back. We do have a new supporter coming out, Lucamine, I think it is. So, but that also is a supporter, and it allows you to get either 2 supporters or two stadiums or one of each from your discard and put it into your hand. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait till the next turn to use another supporter, so you're very vulnerable to an N. Okay, so how many energy do we have? We have 1 in the discard. So what I'm gonna do again is max potion this Alolan Vulpix. We're kind of using our max potions against ourselves, sort of. And then we're going to attach to Metagross, and we're gonna beacon. So we're gonna beacon for one Metagross, and that's it. It's probably gonna give away that we have two Metagross in our hand, but that's fine. Unless he top decks an N. It looks like he's been getting pretty not so good hands. Alright, so it looks like he was holding on to that Sycamore. He had two rare candies in hand. I don't blame the guy. Looks like he was really hunting down for that Metagross. Just couldn't find it. But now he just got rid of two rare candies. So he could be running 4, could be running 3. One could be a prize. There's so many possibilities for what could be happening right now. Now, after this, what I'm most likely going to do is just dump everything that I can, get these Metagross down, and try to find another energy. Looks like he has 3 energy in the discard, but he doesn't have his Metagross set up, so he's definitely falling behind. Looks like he doesn't have a candy either, so he's going to be evolving into Metang, into the active. If I was him, I probably would have done it on the bench. I'm going to be taking a knockout this turn. Oh, well, what do you know? We drew the other Metagross. So we're going to evolve into all of our Metagross. We're going to put the Choice Band on this one. We can't really Field Blow or anything. And we can get this other Metagross back later with a Rescue Stretcher, so I'm not too worried about that. The only problem is we might not be able to attack this turn considering we only have 1 Steel Energy, unless we end up getting an Ultra Ball next turn, or with this next hand. Ugh, it's not great. Oh, okay, cool. So we have the Escape Rope. So what we're going to do is attach. We're going to Escape Rope. It's probably going to pull up this Cosmog. Alrighty. Let's give him a quick hello. Anyone else hate how there's a green exclamation point over here now? Anytime that you do that. Oh, he brought up the Beldum. Alright, so I think this guy kind of gave up. Either that or he's not a very good player, or the way that his deck is set up is not good. So we're not going to be using Algorithm. We're already set up. We're just going to Giga Hammer. Bam for the knockout. And see what we get from our prizes. The Beldum. What do you know? That actually works because we do have a Metagross in the discard pile. We've only used one of our rare candies, so we can just rare candy into a Beldum. We did use all of our Metangs to evolve up. Here we go. There's a Solgaleo. Rescue Stretcher for a Beldum. Alright, now I see why I did that. So, he's probably going to get an energy this turn and use Metagross-GX. I can't imagine him doing anything else. So, here comes all the energy. Unfortunately, we can't get a one-hit KO on Solgaleo. So, we're going to have to see where he puts his energy at and decide what we want to do from there. Right, so it looks like Solgaleo is fully powered up, Tang's fully powered up. He's going to put the other Steel Energy on something else, probably. There it is. I see the method to his madness. I'll put a Choice Band on this other Metagross. I will attach to this Metagross. we will be retreating into Metagross. Now, this is the beautiful thing about Metagross. You can just retreat and get your energy right back as long as you have all your Metagross set up. It's beautiful. Alright, so we didn't get anything really worthwhile. I'm sick and tired of seeing this Alolan Vulpix. I really wish we could get a Ultra Ball just to fodder it away. Alright, so now we're going to Geotech System. He's going to be hitting for 230. I'm just hoping that he doesn't get a Choice Band next turn. Going to Giga Hammer. If he doesn't get a Choice Band next turn, we definitely have what we need. We'll still get a knockout on Solgaleo, but we do have to worry about this Metagross now. And it looks like another Solgaleo is coming. So if he doesn't get the Choice Band, it doesn't get the knockout. We can N again, hope for a Max Potion. Okay, he's going to N. Looks like he's looking for that Choice Band. If we get a Max Potion, which we don't, there's the Evo Soda for the Metang. Okay, that makes sense. He's going to Ultra Road into the Metagross. Keep the energy on his Solgaleo. So now what we're hoping for is a Max Potion, which we do not get. But what we can do, we're going to put a Psychic Energy here. He doesn't have anything on the field. We could Ultra Ball, but what for, really? So we're not going to Ultra Ball. He has 6 prizes. We have 5. He has 5 cards. We have 5. I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to Sycamore, honestly. We don't need our Ultra Ball. We don't need the Field Blower right now. And we didn't get a Max Potion. What is going on here? I swear I have the worst luck with draws sometimes. So we're going to retreat into this Metagross. And then we can just Geotech System them up. Just do a Psychic Energy just so the other ones are faster. Geotech System. Now let's just hope he doesn't have a Guzma or anything along those lines to switch out into my Metagross. I'm going to wait to use this Rescue Stretcher until we get our other rare candy, just because I don't want to be vulnerable. We're going to Giga Hammer. What he most likely did is just put Metagross into the active because he knows that he can retreat, get some of the energy back. There's another Metagross that's actually not good. So he can put Metagross back into the active, fully healed Metagross. This is going to be a very back and forth kind of game we have going on here. Just because you are ahead in the prize race doesn't mean you'll necessarily win. I'm surprised I haven't seen any Max Potions from him yet. Has he used any? No. Oh, no, he used one. That golden Max Potion. He's going to Ultra Road his Metagross up. That's actually a pretty good tactic. You keep all your energy on your Metagross that way. That way you don't have to have 3 Metagross set up on the field to be able to be set up for next turn. Now there's a Lysander. That's exactly what I didn't want. That is not good. But what we can do now, I think we're going to put the Vulpix in. Still doesn't have anything on any tools attached. I'm going to attach. Here. I just thought about it. I could have used Tapu Cure, but you really only want to use that if you have like 2 Metagross damage on the bench. So what we can do now is just Guzma. And I think we're going to take out his Solgaleo. I feel like that is the biggest threat. It can one-hit KO us if he does get a choice band. I'm going to put up this Metagross because we do have a choice band on this one. I don't want to risk a knockout next turn, although I don't think it's possible unless he gets another Solgaleo, powers this all up. It's possible. It is possible. So we're going to Geotech System, and we are going to Giga Hammer for the knockout. Now, I probably could have Algorithm GX'd for our rare candy, for, whatever else we really needed. But I honestly don't want to do that because it's kind of a prize race right now. We're both fully set up. So yeah, what I'm thinking he's gonna do is just, he doesn't really have much of a choice. Like I said, he could have the Solgaleo. He could put the energy attachment onto Solgaleo, bring him into the active with Ultra Road, and Geotech System 2 energies onto him with a choice band for a knockout. Now we're going to get field blowered. It's not a huge deal considering we're going to be taking 2-hit KOs anyway, not 1-hit KOs. He's going to Sycamore. Looks like he Sycamored away a lot of Pokemon. Okay, he's got another Beldum down, and there's a Solgaleo. Does he have the choice band? Nope. So we're just going to see the Giga Hammer. All right. Ultra Ball not helping us at all. Okay, so we do have a Guzma, we do have a VS Seeker. We should have this game. So I'm going to Rescue Stretcher, a Matang, and I'm going to evolve this Beldum. We do have another Rescue Stretcher, so I can use that next turn to get another Metagross. I'm so surprised we haven't seen any Max Potions yet. I'm going to attach to Matang. And I'm going to Guzma this Metagross. And bring up our fully healed Metagross. So this does give him the option to bring up what he wants. But we also did take out a Metagross, took 2 prizes, got rid of 3 energies, and we got rid of one of his Geotech systems. There's one of our rare candies, and there's our other Lele. So this is looking pretty good. Alright, it's going to Evo Soda for nothing. Oh, he only has, whoa, we both only have 8 cards left. I just noticed that. So you do run through your deck pretty quick with Metagross. Let's see. Even if he does Lysander, that's fine. You're not winning the game. He's going to get the knockout on the Metagross. And then what I'm going to do is just put up any other Pokemon. And we're going to Gizmo. So we'll put up this Vulpix. We're going to VS Seeker for the Guzma. And we'll knock out the Beldum. And we're going to bring up our Metagross and get the knockout with Giga Hammer. So we got the victory there, guys. Metagross, kind of a mirror match with Solgaleo. I think that Metagross is going to be is definitely going to be a contender post rotation. I don't know how I feel about VS Seeker leaving the format, especially with Metagross, especially with any deck in the current format right now. VS Seeker is such a handy card. I don't know how we're going to be able to deal with having the Sycamore away or Ultra Ball away, our supporters, and not being able to get them back with an item card. Like I said, we do have the supporter card Lose a Mean coming out. If that's how you say it, I might be saying it wrong. We do have that coming out, but the downside to that is it's a supporter card. So you're going to have to wait next turn to play whatever supporters you got from your discard pile that turn. I think that it's also going to be good getting your stadiums back. Maybe you can run less stadiums or feel more inclined to get rid of your stadiums as Ultra Ball fodder or Sycamore them away if you're not ready to use them yet. Say you have Potown and you're just not ready to take all that damage and you're looking to evolve a bunch of Pokemon, but the opponent isn't. So, but yeah, guys, there's Metagross. There you have it. World's format. Like I said, I don't like playing Necrozma in that deck. We probably maybe could have used it in that game. Not really though. Really couldn't find the max potions, which was upsetting. But we did come through with a victory. We did come through with a win. Metagross all the way, baby. Lots of people thought Metagross were going to take Worlds. But there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support that everyone gives me. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter or on Twitch, it's PokemeowTCG, same name as my YouTube handle. And you guys can go there. I'm currently trying to do some giveaways on Twitter. The last one didn't really work out as I planned, but I'm learning. So get on over there, subscribe, follow, like, comment down below. Tell me what you like about this deck. If you guys have any suggestions about how I can get over this sadness of VS Seeker and how I can get around this VS Seeker tragedy, let me know, guys. All right, until next time.